Hey guys, for this drill, we're gonna focus on run blocking, specifically our footwork, because in the run game, your footwork is incredibly important to put you in a position to succeed. And as tight ends, we're already undersized compared to defensive ends and some linebackers, so you have to be perfect in your footwork and your hand placement to be able to succeed at the next level. This drill is the offensive line outside zone drill. All you need for this drill is a wiffle ball bat, that's what I like to use, or you can use a towel or a pool noodle, just something you can step over so you can see your progress. All you have to do is lay your bat or towel down at an angle. All you're gonna practice doing is work on your footwork by stepping over the wiffle ball bat. That's all it is. I like to use a line so you can see your progress when you do step over. I'm gonna run through the drill at full speed once, then I'm gonna break it down for you guys step by step. So as you guys saw, I got into a 3-point stance. Your 3-point stance is incredibly important because that's how you get off the line of scrimmage and into your opponent really fast. You wanna be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You wanna be comfortable, right? Lean into your stance, but you wanna be explosive. That's your 3-point stance. Your next part of this drill, stay on the line close to the wiffle ball bat, and all you're gonna do work on is your first step. Your first step is incredibly important. You do not wanna step under yourself. If you step under yourself, you'll be behind the play, and the defensive lineman will probably beat you on the play. The whole point of this drill is to be gaining ground. Step over the wiffle ball bat, and then your second step, you don't want your second step to be too big. If it's too big, you're gonna be out of control and you're gonna get thrown to the ground. I'm gonna run it through full speed one more time for you guys. You can see the backside hand is there for your strength and your support, so you don't lose the guy in the run game. This is not an incredibly hard drill, it's not a conditioning drill. This is a fundamental drill, because once your footwork is good, then you can be great in the run game. In this next drill, we're gonna focus on our pass pro. And it's one thing that I don't think anyone ever gets coached on enough, especially tight ends, because we're focused on running routes, blocking, catching the ball. But sometimes the pass blocking game goes unnoticed. So we're gonna focus on that today. This is your long slide drill. This is not a conditioning drill. This is a fundamental drill that teaches your body the right stances for pass pro. You need 2 cones, about 5 to 10 yards, whatever you're comfortable with. You need a line. And for the second part of the drill, you're gonna need a friend, your mom, dad, little brother, older sister, maybe your dog, who knows. The whole point of this drill is to get into a good stance, and then you're gonna slide. I like to think about my offensive slide as like a basketball slide. So I'm a little bit wider than my 3-point stance. You're gonna sink down into it, just pinch your scaps together, arms are up, shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed, thumbs are up, about just a bit lower than where your mouth is. So get into your stance, and all you're gonna do is shuffle. You wanna stay at the same level. You don't wanna be jumping up and down. Because when you're sliding, don't click your heels together. As soon as you click your heels together, you have no base, you have no strength right here. Another coaching point is keeping at least 1 foot on the ground at all times. If your both feet are off the ground, you can't strike, you can't redirect if the defensive end wants to do a spin move, and you can't set your weight down. So really work on your stance before you start the slide. So that was the first part of the drill. For the second part of the drill, this is when you want a friend, your mom, your dad, or in this case, one of your best friends. Rob's gonna help me with this part of the drill. All he is doing, he is going down the line, and I'm going to react to his movements. Now, remember, this is an offensive drill, so help the offensive guy out. You don't need to be fast, you don't want to be too quick, nice and easy. This is the same concept, except he's gonna walk forward and he's gonna walk back, just so you have to react and redirect. Start slow. Get the fundamentals down, and then you can shorten the width of the cones and you go a little bit faster. We can practice things like this because in the game, it's never gonna be perfect. But when you have the fundamentals and you have the right technique, your body knows how to react and knows how to get back into this position. Practice these fundamentals so when you get into a game, it's not foreign to you, it's easy for you, and you can excel on the field. For this next drill, this is a footwork drill. I use this every day in my warm-ups before I do my speed work or my agility work. Quick foot drill. Really gets your feet, ankles, legs going. It helps me get locked in for the rest of my work because you gotta have quick feet. You gotta be warmed up. You gotta be focused. All you need for this drill is 1 cone. You could literally lay a towel on the ground in a circle. You can use Scotch tape. I've done that before. There's 3 short drills. You wanna try to have your eyes up. You wanna pump your hands and be explosive in these movements. First one's just right foot in, left foot in, and they're both out. Fast is smooth, smooth is fast. You don't have to go out of control, go at your tempo, and then build your speed up as you get used to the drill. There's no point to run through this drill, hit the cone, trip on it, going full speed, you can't do it. So focus on the fundamentals and then accelerate and get better at it. I always like to have someone throw me the football because I catch the football in games and I try to make it as game-like as possible. For a second one, you're gonna start from the outside and go in. Try to make it a game-like atmosphere. Focus up and lock it in. For the last one, you're gonna be on this side of the cone, and you're just gonna put 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you're gonna burst out. For these drills, I do 1 each side, sometimes 2 each side. Just switch it up so you're practicing each. And if you have someone throw you a football, always work on the catch and the tuck and bursting afterwards. For this next drill, we're gonna work on our lateral explosiveness. This drill really focuses and isolates you in a single leg position, so you have to push off and be explosive. All you need are 2 cones and someone to throw you a football. If you don't have someone to throw you a football, just hold on to the football. What you really want to focus on in this drill is quick feet and being incredibly explosive, but also being on balance. On a football field, there's gonna be a lot of times you're gonna be on one leg and you have to redirect. Look at Christian McCaffrey, look at Saquon Barkley. So I'm gonna try to do things that they do, and this drill helps me get to that. I'm actually gonna run through it real quick so you can see it, and then I'm gonna break it down for you guys. So you start 1 foot up, your outside leg is gonna be down, and I'd say 1, 2, 3, jump back. 1, 2, 3, jump back. 1, 2, 3, jump back, explode out. You wanna do this from both sides, so you're working both legs. And what you really wanna focus on is when you get that jump, really stick it. That's gonna help you with your balance, it's gonna help you with your knee, your ankle. It's gonna prevent you from getting hurt. The more single leg stability stuff you can do, the better. So this is just preparing you to stay healthy and to be explosive. Go. Start small, start slow, figure the drill out, go through it, and then pick your tempo up. Figure it out, and then go from there. This next drill, all you need is a football. Someone to throw it to you, or you can do it by yourself just by tossing it up. This drill is catch, rip, tuck, and drop step. Those are 4 different things, but I'm gonna touch on all 4 of them. I'm going to do the drill for you real quick, and then I'll break it down for you. So you have someone to throw you the football. I got my coach, Jay. As you saw, I caught, I ripped, I tucked, and I drop step. Always try to catch a ball off your body. If you let the ball get to your body, it's not as big of a target for the quarterback. But when you can reach out and extend it, you increase your frame, and you can catch almost any ball that's thrown to you. Next is the rip. I learned it my rookie year in the NFL. Every time you catch the ball, don't just nonchalantly go to the tuck. That's when the ball gets punched out by defenders. That's when you accidentally drop it, you can fumble it. So always focus on that rip, and no one's gonna punch it out. Next is the tuck. I like to keep it high and tight. Everyone in the NFL, sometimes the ball gets out here, but when you practice tucking it all the time, the next time you have it out here, you'll remember it, and you'll get it tucked faster so you don't fumble it. The last part, the drop step. This is how you get YAC, yards after catch. This is important. If you want a lot of yards, you want YAC. Also, the drop step's gonna prevent you from getting hit. You can watch any game ever. When a guy catches a ball and he tries to just be super shifty, he's gonna get hit for not a lot of yards. So when you go to drop step it, you have that ball tucked. All you have to do is go straight behind you, drop step. It's that easy, it really is, but it's a mindset. It's something that you have to practice. That's all it is. You make guys miss by getting vertical because everyone thinks you're gonna sit there and shift and juke, but if you just run in a straight line, people will either get out of your way or they're gonna take creative angles to try to tackle you. That's how it works. It's a mindset. It takes 0 talent to be able to drop step, to be able to rip, to be able to tuck. It's all in your head and it's all about effort. When you wanna be great, you do the little things all the time and you can excel at the other things on the football field. Get yards, get first downs, and get touchdowns.